I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I'm back. Come back. Come back, friends. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Rhonda. Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Monique. Hey, Lita. Girl, Lita. Yes. Wait until some more people get in here and I'll tell y'all what happened when I started that live a second ago. Uh, I've been just having a day. I've been having a good day. But it's like things have been happening and it like irky shit. Hey Sissy, hey DeCarla, hey Tammy, hey sis. Y'all hit that like button for me, please, ladies. Y'all will not believe though what just happened right when I started the damn live. And I mean literally not even 30 seconds into the damn live. Hey Shonda, hey girl. Yes, Lita Jesus, fix it. Shoot, I had to clean it up. I'm sitting here blaming it on my cats. Whole time it was my fault. It was my fault. I took accountability, y'all. I took accountability after I fussed at the cat. After I fussed at the cat. And now why in the hell won't they let me? What are y'all ladies doing? Anybody at work? Everybody at work? You know I do gotta work tonight. But I wanted to hop on here with you ladies. Hey, beautiful Marissa. I have a virtual physical therapy appointment in 6 minutes. Be back in 30 minutes. See you all in 30 minutes. Yes, Sheena. I hope your visit goes well, hon. Get ready to go. The Carla. Let's see. Hey, now. I'm remote working today. I know that's right, Regina. Okay, the Carla going to the bag. Hey, PW. Hey, Christine. Hey, beautiful. Hey, madame. Okay, you getting your bag. Okay. I work from home, so it's nice when one of you jump on. Yeah, Sissy, I saw that you said that yesterday. And that was the original plan to go live mostly like during the day. Cause I like watching the twins and Connie and Tibby and everybody. Shoot. I just made chicken wings in the air fryer. Ooh, girl, I ate some leftover spaghetti that I made yesterday and it was fire. Hey, Save a Child. Yeah, so right when I started the live a second ago, not even 30 seconds into the live, the damn I don't know why it won't let me click on this. That's getting on my nerves too. Uh right when I started the damn live, I'm doing laundry, right? So I had my laundry soap and I'm sorry for the sniffling, y'all. I got bad allergies. Um No, I don't do that other shit, okay? It's allergies and I'm a sickly person, so it be like that sometimes. But anyways, I'm doing laundry and I'm right by the laundry room in the living room. And I hear clunk real loud on the ground. And I'm like, what the hell was that? I'm blaming it on my son's cat, right? I'm like, you motherfucker. Da, 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 da. Yes, I talk to my cats like that too. Um, I look over in the damn dryer. I left the laundry soap on the dryer, and the damn dryer done wobbled the soap, brand new, might I add. Big ass 200 load bottle of Arm& and Hammer, right? It knocked it off the dryer and busted all over the floor. And it was brand new. It was brand new. My whole entire hallway floor was blue, y'all. Oh, ew, it hurts my soul. So I'm telling my husband, I'm like, I'm pissed because shit, that's a lot of soap to be wasting. I'm like, I don't want to throw it away. He said, what you gonna do? Suck it up with a straw? I couldn't do nothing but just turn around and walk away. I couldn't do nothing but just turn around and walk away. I just got some dry towels and cleaned it up and had to waste all that soap, y'all. Ugh. It did. The lid just broke right off the top of it. Yes, Rhonda, liquid soap of the Arm& and Hammer, the big yellow ones, the 200 load bottles, and it was full. We just bought it Saturday. Yes. So I said, "Hey, Georgia." Let me see if I missed anybody else that came in. Hey, Miss Turner 44. Hey, Rose. Hey, my baby. I'm having issues with my service today, but here I am. I'm glad you're here. Right, Rhonda. Oops. Use a dustpan and scoop it up. See, Rose, I thought about doing that, but then what? And not saying my floor is dirty, but I do have two little dogs and some cats and stuff, and I was just like, I ain't gonna lie to kick it, y'all. I just soaked it up with some dry, clean towels and kind of rinsed the towels out a little bit because I had already started a load of laundry. So I'm like, well, shit, that's gonna be a whole lot of freaking soap in my washer. So I kind of rinsed them out or whatever. And yeah, save a child. It was way too much soap to do that. I thought about that too. I promise y'all I did because I was really trying to save it. But that was a lot of soap, y'all. Like it maybe would have like bubbled up in my washer. It was a lot of soap. Hey, mind your business. But anyways, I got it cleaned up. Now I'm down to less than a half a bottle of freaking soap. But then I was kind of scared to wipe it up with the dirty clothes too because it's been times. Well, I don't know if it's like the fabric softener, which I don't pour the soap on the clothes. I do not do that. And if I ever had a washer, that didn't have the little compartments to pour the soap in, then I would fill the bottom up with some water first, like start the cycle, mix the soap all in real, real good, then add my clothes. But this washer and dryer is brand new. We just bought it, and so it goes in the compartment, but sometimes it drips in. But I was scared to wipe it up with the clothes because it leaves like little grease looking spots. But anyway, right, and it smelled good in here. Okay, PWT. Yes, at least it smells good in this bitch too. It already smelled good, but it smells even better. Yes, I'm having a messy freaking Tuesday, Lita. Hey, Serena. That happened to me. I soaked it up with wash rags, let them dry, and put one in each load. See, y'all smart. All I did was soak it up with the towels, rinse them out a little bit, a lot of it actually, like hella bubbles in the kitchen sink, and then put them in the load with the load of clothes that I just started. Hey, Myrie girl. I have new one also and never use apartments. I use pods. See, I don't use the pods. I always feel like the pods wasn't enough soap. I don't know why I felt like that, but right, no more mishaps for me today. Hey, Kimberly. But anyways, I do got some good news. Um, and I wish I could show y'all, but it's lame bitches on this here internet, and I can't show y'all the house because bitches are really weird. We all know that. Hold on, y'all. Let me go blow my nose. All right, y'all. My bad. I'm back. Definitely not enough soap. Right, Superwoman. Should I go add some more? You think I should go add some more soap to the wash? Maybe my clothes might not get clean. Girl, it was so much soap. I was like overstimulated with soap. Hey, Marissa, I'm not going to be able to comment, but I'm listening. I'm at work. Okay, Tiffany, thank you, love. Can you hit the like button for me, though, boo? I'm so glad you're able to listen, though. And I ain't really talking about shit, y'all. I was just coming on, you know, to say hey to my ladies. try to go live a little bit more. I know there has been so many people that tell me, we like when you go live during the daytime because we be at work, listening in and stuff. I'm like, cool. Okay, Tiffany. So that's what I was talking about. Sorry, y'all. I'm in my Connie's voice. I squirreled, which I do that a lot. So bear with me, y'all. If I'm ever on live and you're like, damn, finish one freaking sentence before you finish the other one. My bad. So anyways, when I got off work this morning, we went directly to look at this house, right? And we freaking loved it. Okay. This house is almost 2,400 square feet. It's huge. And the layout was like no other layout that I've ever seen in my life. This layout on this house was beautiful. In the master bedroom, I love that it's right at the front of the house by the front door. That's good, especially when you have children. And so, hey Zona, hey girl, hey Rodriguez. So the layout is just amazing. The kitchen, I love everything about it. Literally everything about it. And I mean, like we wanted the master bedroom to kind of be separated from the other 3 bedrooms, and it is. It's got a huge backyard for the 2 little puppy dogs. And like it's just the bomb.com, y'all. Like it's in the old neighborhood that we lived in before we lived in this house, which that's for another story why we moved here. But so we're moving back to the same housing addition. The kids get to go back to the school they wanted to go to. It's just all the way around bomb. And guess what? The rent, and yes, we're still renting right now because we're not quite ready to buy yet, but we're getting close. The rent is only $17.90 a month, which is not bad for a 4-bedroom, 2 full bath. And the master bedroom's bathroom has a fat ass jacuzzi hot tub in it with a walk-in shower, a separated walk-in shower. I cannot wait. Okay. So I sent over most of the information this morning and I'm waiting on them to get back with me. Yes, honey, because we're fixing to scoop it up. You understand? We are going to scoop that. And that's the first house we even looked at. Which we looked at some houses a couple of months ago, but then decided we wasn't quite ready yet to move. So we waited. But now we're like ready, like super ready. So yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. Like, and it just happens to be the first house. Now I do have another house to look at Saturday, and it's a little bit more. It's like $19.50 a month, but that's not bad either, really. But it's on like the complete opposite side of town. But that's also a good school district, so we're still gonna look at that one too. But yes, see, yep, be hot. Oh, it's showing the damn things. Let me go back up here real quick and I'll get back to your hey Kamaya. See if I missed anybody. Let's see. That's the first thing. Yes, please like the live. Save child, I've been praying for her too. Yes, y'all send up them prayers for Lakita. Yes, ma'am. That's my sis right there. My boys don't let me touch anything liquid anymore because I shake too bad from nerve damage from my strokes. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, maybe you really shouldn't hold a lot of liquid stuff. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that, PW. Yeah, you found a house you love. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Kamaya. I appreciate that. See if you could rent to buy. We have looked into that and we have not asked this owner yet, but I'm sure the question will come up. Like I said, we are very close to being ready to buy. So hopefully, we'll just prayers up. Hi, Zona. Anybody else I might have missed? Yes, Lida. Christine said, there's nothing wrong with renting. We sold during COVID and have been renting. And I love not having to pay for shit when it breaks. We plan to build when the boys are done with school. Right, Christine? That is one plus side about renting. Anything wrong with the house, call the landlord. Uh, can you please and thank you come fix this? And hopefully you don't have a slumlord where they be bullshitting, cause a bitch like me, if you don't come fix my shit, I'm not paying you shit. And that's how that's gonna go, right? I'm just saying. Almost paying a mortgage payment. Right, Bonnie. But I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Until you get all your ducks in a row. So hope everyone is having a great day. Just a rainy day here. It's raining here too, Zona. My poor little puppy dog. So my son, my 14-year-old son, Milk Dud, he he lets the dogs out in the morning before he goes to school, right? So they can go potty and stuff and stretch their legs. Well, we got home just a little bit later today because obviously we went and looked at the house. So um when we got home, it was raining. And we have a huge doghouse out there, but somewhere there's a leak on the doghouse. So the dogs, poor baby dogs, was in there. And I opened up the back door and they immediately ran in the house and they looked like some little drowned rats, poor little things. But I don't think they was out there too long because it wasn't raining for too long before, before I was able to get home and let them in. But yeah, they look like some little drowned rats. And so I had to bring them in and give them a bath. And I put my baby Mila's little diaper on and put her some warm clothes on. And she was all good. She wanted a treat after that. Yeah. So I felt bad. It's raining here too, and I'm loving it. Made my quick run to the liquor store. I know that's right, Regina. What you sipping on, girl? What you sipping on, girl? See, I don't drink no more, y'all. My body just can't, my health can't do it. Like I be having urges where I wanna, take a little sippy sip, but I just can't do it. Like, it's really just not worth it to me. The next day I'll be sick to my stomach and um right, Bonnie, they are. Doggy doors are lifesavers. However, in the house I'm living in right now, I would have to pay to, install that and do all that and buy it. And I'm just not going to do that in a house that I never planned on staying here for very long. So now, hopefully, in this new house that we get, we'll put one in there for sure. Let's see. Most likely Bloody Marys with the new Zing Zang juice with dill pickle flavor. Okay, girl, you doing a little something different. I see you. Kamaya, girl, you got Crohn's. Do you know I've had Crohn's disease since I was 3 years old? We probably have a lot in common, girl. You should text me on Messenger one day. Yes, Donna. Yes, girl. I drank once in the last 8 years. Just talking about it, I feel the hangover. Girl, right. So I've told y'all this before. I have a super freaking high tolerance. I could take like 6 shots and I barely feel tipsy. Don't know how, especially because I have Crohn's disease. So you would think that my stomach would be sensitive and I wouldn't be able to drink it at all, or I would have a really super low tolerance, right? Oh my goodness, y'all. When I tell y'all I can out drink freaking Bart Simpson's daddy, let me tell y'all, Homer Simpson, I can drink and I don't know why, but the next day I feel like complete roadkill. So it's really just not worth it. So I have had no desire whatsoever. But I didn't drink it that much anyways, because maybe like once every 3 or 4 months. That's it. I'm guessing she crashed out too. Who crashed out? Let me see. I know I can't see all these damn let me see these comments on the phone so I can see all of them. Let's see. She spent yesterday trying to SM2 realized she looks good without makeup and fake hair. Girl, I know who you're talking about. She did, Shonda, I'm guessing she crashed out too. I used to love to drink and love the bar, got full bladder out and can't drink shit. Right, Bonnie? Don't you hate that when you gotta like drunk pee? Hey, Killa. Hey, girl. Hey, Missy. Hey, girl. I was diagnosed at the age of 10. It's a living nightmare. We for sure will have plenty in common. I'll message you. Yep, girl. Hey, Olivia. Hey, Yo Yo. Shonda, I already knew you was talking about May. I kill a fifth every Friday night. Apple Crown is my favorite. But the chocolate is dangerous. They have chocolate crown. Oh my goodness. Missy, Shonda. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Shonda. PW. I can't do anything anymore because of the strokes affecting my brain function. I haven't tried, but I'm sure it wouldn't be good. Yeah, PW. Let's not try that, honey. We can all just hang out on here, and chill. Let me see. Yeah, for sure. So now, wait, what did May do? What's she do now? And I'm so sorry, PW, that you have had strokes. That's how I lost my mama. So we're gonna keep you around, girl. I hate strokes. They suck for real. But what it may do, y'all. I watched a little bit of the Dark Side live last night. I be trying to listen to stuff, a little bit throughout my live and stuff, or my live. Oh my gosh, my shift. But I just be catching bits and pieces of it. I seen Itchy Twitchy up there talking his shit, making excuses for him saying those vulgar words he said. What they was talking about, y'all? I did hear May say, did y'all hear what May said? This bitch said, she said that the BBB that she wrote meant because I guess Ivan said something about his his lady. So when she did the picture, that what she was talking about was when she put BBB that it meant bitch, bitch, bitch. So basically bitch times 3. Girl, why the fuck is you lying? Why the fuck is you lying, May? May, why are you lying, bitch? Like, she was even stuttering and shit. Lying ass heifer. Move, bitch. You're a liar. Lame as fuck, right? Save a child. Like, what is she even fucking talking about? Like, really? Didn't she put hashtag BBB? Didn't she put hashtag, y'all? Correct me if I'm wrong. However, best liquor ever is smooth taste of Crown Black. Now, see, I can't really do dark liquor, y'all. If I do drink, it gotta be some clear, cause that dark liquor be one having me wanting to swing on somebody. Like I be wanting to fight when I drink dark. And SpongeBob said he don't regret saying it, right, Missy? I clocked that too. He said he don't give a fuck, y'all. He gonna say it. Well, he did not. Let me stop lying. He didn't say he was gonna continue to keep saying it, but he did say he didn't regret that shit. He did. He said he didn't fucking regret it. How can you follow a hoe that can't tell the truth in anything? Fuck that. Facts. Listen, Bonnie, and I did follow her for a long time. I've been transparent with y'all from day one. Like literally the day I transformed from one side to the other. That's the only flopping I did. But it was just like, when Ivan came out with that book, it opened my eyes to a lot of shit. Not that I was completely delirious to shit that was going on, but it did. It opened my eyes to a bunch of very relevant shit. I'm over here working. The alcohol convo drew me in. Girl, Miss Turner. I can outdrink a fish. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna drink this weekend. Girl, me and you need to sit down and have a contest. Cause girl, I don't know why how I can, but I can drink so much. Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. My husband be like, babe, really? That's like your eighth, ninth, 10th shot. And I'm like, I can't really feel it. Like, I don't know what's going on. And I chase it with water. That's the real crazy part. I don't like mixed drinks. I just take shots and chase it with water. Does anybody else do that? What you like to drink on, Miss Turner? She only addressed that B and said it was bitch. Right, Christine, that's what I'm saying. She said that she was basically saying like bitch times three. Christine. Christine. I wanted to come through my damn phone and smack the shit out of that bitch. You hear me? That's not a threat. I'm just saying that's what I wanted to do. Because what? You, girl, but didn't she even deny it having anything to do with Ivan? Then she turned around and said that he said bitch or B, so she put a triple B. Now make that fucking make sense. White rum. Okay, yes, Kamaya. No, that's right. Wait, what Killer say? My flowers were gassed. Girl, mine too. Mine too. I said I know this heifer did not just say she was basically just saying B as in like bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. That doesn't even make sense. Bitch, bitch, bitch. That doesn't even make sense. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I was more bothered by Itchy Twitchy saying he turned 10,000 what? For supporters. He's such a slime ball. What, that he got $10,000 from supporters? Did he say that? I didn't hear him say that. But I missed some of it too. She called 2K a BBB before too. What? That's wild. Okay, Christine, if she did that, then what was her excuse? What did it mean when she did that? Did anybody ask her that? What did it mean when she called 2K a BBB? She thinks she fucking slick. Guess y'all need a group chat for drinkers. Okay, we can make one on Facebook. I do drink occasionally, y'all. I do drink occasionally. Okay. Go up to my first comment. Did I already read it, Killer? Let me see. Let me just look at it. Hold on. You said my flowers were gasted. Is that the comment you talking about, Killer? I got my flowers were gasted. You said go up to my first comment, and then Heather said if rappers use the N word, then we can all use it. I heard that bitch say that, and I ain't never seen man on ice. I keep seeing these videos about Cutwater, and I'm like, that's juice. What's that? That sounds interesting. She doesn't make any sense, Lita, at all. Yeah, that heifer got up there talking about some. Well, I don't really see anything wrong with what he said. Why can't we all just get along? And then that heifer got up there saying that, and as soon as May said, I don't agree with that, she said she switched right over. Like May was able to manipulate that girl's mind and how she felt about him saying that word that fucking fast, y'all. That fucking fast. She was able to be manipulated into agreeing with May. You opened my eyes on some things. Bitch, your eyes should have already been open on him saying that shit. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, what? You noticed that too, Killer? Like, are we serious right now? Did this bitch just really say, "Oh, thank you, May, for opening my eyes"? I just realized. I mean, you just said, but girl, shut the fuck up. Girl, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. All right, Killer. What's a BBB, y'all? Someone abbreviate the meaning, please. Can somebody tell PW? It could mean a couple of different things, but it's derogatory and racist, especially if a white person says it. It's very derogatory. And we all know that she meant that shit in a derogatory way. We're not fucking stupid. Missy, we need to hear more about the Kimbo Live last night. What was she saying about Connie? Wait, Kimbo Live? What are we talking about? Fill me in, Christine. Somebody. Y'all know I be sleeping and working. I be so lost in the sauce sometimes. Regina says, "On the girl, me too. Ain't gonna cap. I'm a woman of a particular age and ain't had shit no more." I know that's right, Regina. I'm willing to be many to I'm willing to be May to bet May still says that shit in real life. Yeah. And so does Andy. He fucking says it all the time because he was super comfortable in saying that shit, Christine. And that's facts. That's fucking facts. Hey, Ophelia. Hey, beautiful. Regina 54, right? Ain't got no time for that bullshit. Ain't got no time for that. Hey, Snow White. There's my friend. All y'all are my friend. Snow White's my friend to the end. Let's see. Oh, okay. Never mind, y'all. Yeah, it's real like derogatory, and we know that bitch meant that shit in a bad, malicious way. I don't give a fuck what she say. She be doing little slick racist shit like that, and she think people don't fucking catch that shit, and we all be seeing it. Hey, Connie. Hey, girl. We're talking, Connie. We're talking about what May said. Her, remember you said yesterday you was like, what do y'all think she's gonna say she meant when she wrote BBB? And this heifer said that since Ivan put B for bitch, I guess, um, that she said it back to him basically, but she put it times 3. Is that not the? Oh my god, the dumbest shit I've heard her say in a long time. Well, no, I can't even say that. She is, Shonda. That shit's crazy as fuck. She thought May was going to side with her because of their races. That's one time May was half-ass civil. You don't get to say that. Exactly, Regina. I want to pin that because that's some real ass shit. Listen, that girl thought that May was just going to. Damn it! Now where's that damn comment? That girl got up there talking about, "I don't see the big deal in it. Y'all are just messing with him." Da 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 da. And oh, Olivia, that's you, Mimi. I didn't even realize that. I see your thing now. Every adult alive today has known is the disappearing work period. May Diddy, like she didn't know she's younger and complete bullshit. Right. Combo said straight out, if Connie fucks with any more her lives, she'll make it her life mission to make sure Connie has never has another video up along with her friends. Girl, Kimbo ain't shit. And then she said it had been 10 years since she said it. TikTok jumping for her. It wasn't 10 years. Right. That's what I was going to say. And then Christine just said that she said it to 2K too, right? Or is that what time you're talking about? Connie, you're from the north. Kamaya, just fucking lie about it. Just fucking lie about it. Connie, you know cats. It's Thister did a live about you. Oh, she did, PW? Connie gonna clock that. She probably gonna end up playing it. Kamaya, just call me a Yankee. No, PW, you'll have to send me a link. Marissa, people call me that name because I take people's unwanted animals and children. Huh? Snow White? Y'all, I'm lost. What does it mean? Can somebody tell her what BBB could possibly mean? How many times did Heather say I have black friends? I don't know, Connie. I lost count. Did you get the correct number? Because I lost count. May definitely says that shit. She said she was gonna beat the black off Whitney before. What the fuck? Wow. Oh my. Miss Turner, big black bitch. Y'all know I'm not saying that in a fucked up way. Miss Turner, big black bitch. Last time she used it last year, but she said it wasn't that then too. Right. Or it could mean bitter black bitch. I don't know which way she meant it, but I know she damn sure didn't fucking mean it the way she said last night with her lying ass. That didn't even make sense. It didn't even correspond with what Ivan was talking about, or it didn't even remotely close. Whatever. It doesn't make sense, period. Yeah, I heard Kimbo did a live about me with 2 people watching. Connie. These people and sending Scandy money and look like fools and make up stories for her cash daily. Right. She said BBB to 2K, I guess. Yeah, that's what Christine told me. Okay, thanks, honey. Connie. Not 2 people watching. Wow, that's loads of views. Right, that's gonna get around the internet so freaking fast. Let me talk. I don't even gonna talk about nobody's views though, because I started off with very low views too. Yeah, Kamaya and I was someone from the Outlaws. Connie, we all know how she meant it. Slave driver, Tibby wasn't lying. Facts, Zona. Girl, she did previously say that to 2K. I'm done with the I guess. I think I'm not sure shit. Right. Well, see, I just said that, Regina, because I didn't see, I'd be missing a lot, y'all. If it wasn't, or I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for Connie's shit, I would be so fucking lost. Like, that's how I catch up. For real, for real. Combo cussed Connie out on her live last night. If Connie was right in front of her, as if Connie was right in front of her, it was hilarious. She only had 1 viewer. She said she didn't care because she was making it for us to replay. That's funny. See, she said she didn't care because she knew the message would get out. That's wild. Why didn't she just go up on the dark side and say what she had to fucking say? Snow White, people call me because people call me to take other animals. They don't want any more and open my home to children who need homes. And I love that you did that, Snow White. I just absolutely adore that. You all make sure watch from outside so she gets no credit. On Facebook, don't comment. They paying for comments over there. We all start off with low views, and views come and go for sure. Right, Connie? You don't have 1 million followers unless the 200 watching. Right. Regina, I said I guess because I didn't remember it myself. Right. I don't remember hearing that until yesterday. Somebody did say it on the live we did yesterday that she had once said it to 2K. So I don't know. Like I said, that yesterday was the first time I had heard her say it. I mean, I know I've heard other people, I've seen other people on Facebook, like just random people say that shit. So I kind of knew around about what it meant. But I knew once y'all told me in the live yesterday that she said that shit, and then I seen the picture in the group chat, I knew that bitch meant that shit in a derogatory way for sure. Hey, pretty T. Hey, girl. She chastised that woman for getting on there, basically stating that she don't care if Andy uses that derogatory word. But we all know maybe that's for views because she used that word very frequently. Right. That's what we was just saying, pretty T. Like, and she, let me give some grace. She might not use that word anymore, but she very much used to. Okay. And I don't give a fuck what she says. Oh, well, the way I was raised and the people I was around, it was okay to them and they didn't care and this and that and the third. I don't give a fuck, bitch. What they said it was okay. She said it was okay. He said it was okay. Bitch, you knew even back in the day when you said it, that shit wasn't okay. Period. You knew that shit was not okay. It's always somebody influenced her to do it, or somebody told her to do it, or it's because they did it first, or get the fuck out of here. Take some fucking accountability and shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. That shit, it irritates my soul that somebody just dances around the fucking truth. Just be real with yourself, bitch. Jeez. I don't know why they are so pissed at Connie for calling out their bullcrap. It amazes me how her sheep are so damn naive and desperate for friends. Right. I always say allegedly, in my opinion, I guess, etc. to cover myself. I have learned the hard way. I be catching myself saying that too, Connie. Connie, because I hear you say it all the time. I'd be glad if May has to leave social media, but there's so many dum dums. I mean, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. Good morning, Marissa. Hi, chat. And I wasn't talking about to you, be hot. I was just the comment that I was gonna make about May. I'm not gonna say it. Good morning. Hey, Colette. Hey, girl. They don't come for Kimbo. Yeah, I'm curious as to why Kimbo didn't say what she had to say on the dark side panel. She wasn't invited last night. Hey, love. Hey, girl. She doesn't use the word online anymore. She says that all the time in her household, and she knows it. She just said she will beat the black off Whitney not too long ago. Mm-mm. May lie so much she believes any down a black person says okay. Exactly, Shonda. That's what I said. I'm always pissing someone off. Like I stay tuned. Like I say, stay tuned. There's more. I wasn't speaking to you directly, Connie. Bonnie, I agree. So easy to wait a day to watch all the men push and talk about it. I don't see how her page hasn't been taken with all the hate and bullying on it. Well, and she knows when to delete her videos too, Linda. Connie, how do I send the link? I don't know how to do it. You should just be able to go to the live, hit the share button, and share it to Connie's messenger. PW. May is big mad. Her bull is catching up with all her lies. Exactly, Snow White. Clock it. Oh, Regina, what you said, girl, and you were done with, I guess. I was the only one who used those words. So I did too, Connie. I used those words too. On another note, I'm no hater, but I'm so happy Cat's funky broke ass is down and out. Broke bum. Miss Turner. She needs to grow up. Cat needs to grow up, plain and simple. She needs to grow up, pull her fucking head out of her ass, stop depending on somebody else to take care of her and her children, and she needs to make it work. She does, Miss Turner. She does. You're not picking one with me today or tomorrow. Dimbo just needs to go live with May and her picking. I was responding to your comment. Oh, Jesus. Miss Turner, we know God don't work in confusion or bless no mess. Facts, Zona. I always say that. Karma is a bitch. God don't bless no mess. Period. Hey, clock it. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Marissa, you are a beautiful woman. Thought I'd share some flowers with you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Lady J said I was so ugly, y'all. I'm just like the ugliest person ever, apparently. I know I'm not ugly though. That bitch can say that all she want to. I ain't fucking ugly. I know I'm not ugly. I mean, I do, say some ugly shit sometimes, but as in physically ugly, and no. Right. Yeah, and karma always spins the block every fucking time. You know? And he showed them blessed no man. Spirit. I can't feel sorry for someone that made thousands of dollars and has nothing. Girl, right. I made over $1 million. I made over $1 million. Almost two, actually. Well, what do you have to fucking show for it? That's the real question. Girl, Cindy Estes, we not even gonna give her we not even gonna give Dimbo no clout. We're not even gonna do that. I don't know anyways where she's live at. I think I got her blocked on Facebook. I can't feel sorry for someone that made thousands of dollars. Okay, Lady J and the entire panel should never call anyone ugly. Right, Miss Turner. Right. Lady J needs to keep her mouth shut. Right, Colette. Girl, I'm here on lunch break. Hey, Tasha. Hey, girl, what you eating for lunch? What you eating, girl? Marissa, did you hear them say, I'm you? I get blamed for being so many people. Wait, what? Missy, you're me? Girl, did you pay that light bill, girl? Y'all, I just paid $530 on my light bill today. I balanced it out. But I mean, that's because I'm moving too. But yeah. Did you pay that, girl, Bessie? Since you're me, did you pay that? Because I got $530 missing out of my wallet. Well, so did MC Hammer. So did MC Hammer. Feminine and fierce. And Karma is a mean one. Not even a secondhand car. Right. May was too busy buying love. Clock it, Shonda. Exactly. I said something to that effect like yesterday when we was live. Like it was money and Ivan that drew in all the women. And now that she doesn't have either of those things anymore, look where she's at. She only gets to a certain stage with everybody and then she leaves or they leave. It be like that every damn time. Okay, Sonic girl, Sonic. Hey, Connie and Outlaws. Missed y'all last night. Yes, clocking it, girl. I wish Lady J would go live without a filter. I want to see the real bitch she is. She said that she was going to go live a couple of times and cam up, but she was only going to give a couple of minutes, and then she was camming back down. Bonnie, okay? She said she don't need to cam up for none of us bitches, okay? She said she don't have gray hair. She has, what did she say? What did she say last night? She said she has frosted something. I can't remember exactly what she said, so it doesn't matter. There are so many actions, behaviors I could go on for days and never talk about looks. Right. You're right, Connie. I've never heard you talk about nobody's looks. I've never heard you. I can agree to that. Though you think you're the one making the post about them. Girl, boo. No, the fuck I'm not. And let me tell y'all something, because I know y'all itches is watching in the bushes. I am not Messy Missy. Missy Messy is not me. We are not each other. Okay. And if I'm going to make a post about anybody, best believe it's going to be on my Facebook or on my YouTube. Either one of them. Okay. I don't have fake pages. I don't have what troll pages. I don't have none of that shit. I will simply post that shit on my shit. Okay? Cat was making 13K. If I was on a panel and I talk shit as much as they do, I want to show my face if they really stand behind their words. You'd show your face without nothing changing it. Y'all see that picture up there on the screen? That is no filter, no nothing. And actually, that's in direct sunlight outside sitting in my car. No filter, no nothing. Like, That's crazy work. Yeah, she said she'll only cam up for a couple of minutes because we don't need to see her. How many people in your house that your bill is 500? Um, there's 5 of us in the house, and where I'm at right now, the insulation is real bad and the AC was running and stuff. So the bill got really high over the summertime. And so I did an arrangement on it one time, and I could have been paid the arrangement off, but I just, just kept paying it as it was coming in. And then so I just said F it and I went ahead and paid it off. Made over 1 million and don't have $200. The fuck? Right, Regina. To right. See, a bitch like me, I'ma save my money. See, if I would have been getting all that money, I'd have been doing stocks and bonds and CDs and investing in like Edward Jones or something. I would have been doing some investments. Y'all, Jennifer Cook bum is ruined, sis. If May went on a date with this guy, I wonder if he has moved in yet. They'll be married in a few weeks. Colette, she said she had a date last night, the night before that, and the next night, and the next night, and the next night. I don't know if she was playing when she said that, but she got a lot of dates set up. We don't want to see Lady J gray highlights. That's what she said, Jennifer. Yeah, she was like, I don't have gray hair. I have gray highlights, girl. And let me tell y'all, I'm not knocking anybody who has gray hair, but I'll be 38 January 11th, and I have never seen a gray hair on my head, ever. My grandma is 93, and she is literally, and I shit y'all not, she is literally just now starting to get a little bit of gray hair. She still has her natural dark brown hair from the native that she is, from her native side. Like, I don't know if gray hair is just not, we just don't gray. My mom passed away when she was like, I think she was 54. That's sad. I should know that. And she didn't have no gray hair either. Lady J looked just like TJ Big Boy with a Windows peak. Tasha. Now you're only on lunch break, girl. You want to go to the corner on your lunch break? Where's Glam at when you need her? Hey, Sherry Denore. Oh, yes. Gray highlights. My bad, Connie. Clock it. Look, Connie always clocking it. Marissa Porkchop said she has gray highlights. Did you hear that pause, Tiffany? Tiffany, did you hear that pause? I know Chop is a mean girl. Come on, yeah. I remember when Yeet called me ugly. What does Yeet look like? Yeet has me blocked, y'all, and I've never like been back and forth with her in the comments or anything. She just blocked me. Maybe she just didn't want to see me trolling May or something. I don't know. I'm Marissa. Sorry, you have it wrong. Yep. Hey, Marissa. Hey, Marissa Thomas girl, 5618. Hey, Marissa girl. Was past tense, right, Zona? If someone's on here that goes over to May's page and talks shit, tell her the rate she's going in the house jumping she's doing by her views. She should be shopping for a tiny house living. Girl, is she moving again? Hey, Sheena, you're back. How did your doctor's appointment go, lovely? I call bullshit. You're me now, damn it. Huh. We can all exchange identities if y'all want to and really confuse the fuck out of them. Y'all want to do that? Look, I'll cam up right now. Who wants to be me? Don't everybody speak at once, okay? My power bill is $500 a month, and we go through $500 a month in oil for heat. Shit isn't cheap anymore. Damn, y'all gotta pay. So it's like oil, not gas? You talking about like a gas bill, Christine? Gray highlights is wild. Bitch, it's gray hair. End of story. All right, Kamaya. All right, bitch, you got gray hair, bitch. Porky. Porky. Porky, you got gray hair, bitch. And I'm not even laughing at the fact that you got gray hair. It's the fact that you called it gray highlights. Because some women can really rock some gray hair and look super beautiful. I'm not knocking gray hair at all. So don't get it twisted, ladies. I'm just saying, like, on that shit, girl. May says she made well over 1 million, right? Now she's 1 million in debt. Make that make sense. She said over a million, Tiffany. My bill that much in summer too. I love these couple months where we be getting a little power bill break. Right, Julie? Men will fuck any warm body. Right, Colette? See, Colette, what you do for them 3 gray strands, girl? Christine, I believe she is still seeing Niecy. Oh, you know she is. She hitting that. And Niecy gonna bust it wide open for her anytime she asks for it. She ain't gonna care who May was with or who she done laid down with or none of that shit. Cause she's so head over heels for May. She don't give a damn. She don't give a damn. Tasha, you laughing at me because I did the oink oink? I'm 45 and just started getting them. It's a B vitamin deficiency, B12 to be specific, specific, and copper and iron. Right, Christine. And I'm really surprised that I don't have gray hair because my body does not produce vitamins and nutrients on its own because of the Crohn's disease that I have. So you would think that I would have gray hair, but I don't. My hair is like almost brown, pretty much. It's like super super dark ginger, like an auburn color. It's a mixture of native and Irish. So that's what I got. That hair color right there that y'all see in the picture is the roots around it is like where my natural hair is growing in, but I've been dyeing my hair black for like the longest. My hair is like actually like super dark brown, like with a red tint to it. Well, I got a lot of damn gray. My dad's side of the Cherokee blood, and we gray fast, right, girl? I got Cherokee and Kiowa in me. Cherokee and Kiowa. Hey, Miranda. How old is Lady J? I'm not sure. I haven't seen Connie comment in a while. I have gray hair and proud of each one of them. I have a full head of curly hair. That's cool. I'm cool. I'm cool with that, Sheridan Nor. What we're not talking about gray hair. We're not saying that it's a bad thing at all. It's because Lady J is saying she doesn't have gray hair. But the picture that's been floating around that I saw is definitely gray. Okay. She said it was gray highlights. Okay, Lady J. Porky. Okay, girl. My granddad was completely gray at 21. Oh my. But I do color mines about every 3-4 months. Well, her gray highlights look horrible. Right, Jennifer. Hey, everyone. Hey, Jordan. Hey, beautiful. Yeet looks like Penelope Garcia. Tasha. Girl, you just showing out on your break today. Yeah, I've never seen Yeet before, y'all. I've definitely heard her name though. Yeet has me blocked too, which suits me fine. She gives me a pain, right, Colette? Hey, okay, yeah, you heard that pause. I know I'm behind in the comments, y'all. I already know I am. If you look at the videos she just posted and the outfit she's wearing and had on 2 to 3 days ago, she's still in the same house. Who, May? Y'all think she in the same house? I don't know. Them rooms look smaller though. The room she be sitting in does look smaller. We all Tibby. Right. Imagine if all of us really was Tibby and went and just ate the fuck down like Tibby does. Well, we would swallow them up, chew them up, and spit them out. We'd chew them up and spit them out, girl. Yeet tried to bully you? Uh-uh. No, she didn't. That would be funny, Rhonda. We don't have natural gas here yet for heat. Oh, damn. So oil, y'all run y'all's heat for with oil? That's interesting. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that. Open wood fire is the best, Colette. And oh yes, the house that I looked at today, it has a fireplace, and I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Gray hair with low lights is what it is, right, Julie? Heats my water too. Okay. We have wood stoves, electric heat, propane or oil. Interesting. Interesting. What is this? What I don't know what the hell that is. Sorry, y'all. I got a text. That I got highlights though, Marissa. Zona. Or pallet stoves. See, I'm gonna have to Google them. Go back in the. I'm gonna watch the replay, and I want to Google. Now I'm interested. Like I like antique stuff. So the way you're saying like pallet stoves and stuff like that, I'm thinking antique, which I'm probably wrong. But I don't know why. Like I enjoy looking at like old stuff like that. Like the house that I looked at this morning that I really really love. The refrigerator that they had in the kitchen was like an old ass refrigerator, y'all. It had an ice maker on it, but it was like the old school ones. And I mentioned I was like, yeah, I was doing a video for somebody. I was like, yeah, that refrigerator gotta go because I got my own fridge, you know. But I was thinking they could just put that fridge in the garage and we use it as backup. My friend has oil heat. She said it's $3,000 a month. We are in Nova Scotia, Canada. Wow. Save a child. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. These pallets, you don't want to burn them. They are full of toxins. Oil is very expensive. That must be for a half tank. See, I don't even mess around with the propane, y'all. Like our grill that we grill with is like, no, we're gonna do some wood burning, some smoking on that grill, or some good old charcoal. I don't even do the propane. I be scared of shit like that, like of it like blowing up. Maybe funky big old pussy can't go without. Julie. Well, tuck it. Stay with your chest out, girl. One strand is mom. One strand is Amy that passed yesterday. And one I'm sure comes from yelling at the PH. Colette, my condolences, honey, on your lost loved one. I'm just going to send out some prayers for you. I did not know that you had an Amy that passed away yesterday. We're all going to send our thoughts and prayers to you and your family, Colette. Right, Zona. We gonna blame everything on menopause. Y'all, I'm so scared to go through menopause. I am so scared. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. At least you have hair, Marissa. Colette, I got long ass hair. You hear me? And I just cut my hair like 2 years ago. It was past my booty cheeks. Okay. It was at the bottom of my ass, like where the cuff is. Um, I cut it because it was too long. When I would sit down, I would sit on it. It was just annoying. Or most of the time I would just have it up in like a messy bun because that was just the easiest way to get rid of it. And I cut it to like a little bit past my shoulders and it's already grown to the middle of my back. My hair grows very fast. That's the native in me. That's the native. Most of us late 30s, early 40s are deficient in B12. That's why we also feel exhausted all the time too. Yep, Christine, for sure. And low iron. I'll be having to get iron infusions, y'all, every 3 weeks. Marissa, did you share those pics with Tibby? Um, what pics, Yo Yo? Did you send them to me? If you told me to send them to Tibby, I probably yes, I'm sure I did. Girl, I watched Cat's Sisters live last night. I couldn't finish it. She is delayed. Sheena. Look, I just said to somebody that we're not going to promote her page over here, but Sheena, text me her page name. Can you please? I want to see it. Because I was laughing when that girl was going off on the dark panel. I was laughing when she was reading the comments and going off and shit. That shit was funny as fuck to me. Not when she said that shit to Tibby though. That shit wasn't cool. I said that if she wasn't going out that time of night, she's heading to Niecy Baby's joint. Kids in bed by them. She ain't fucking slick. Facts, Regina. We know that. I'm sorry I'm behind in the comments, y'all, but I like to read all y'all's comments so I can give all of y'all my undivided attention. So just bear with me. Christine, I just looked up wood stoves. They are so cool. Yeah, I want one. Ooh, and this new house that I looked at that I hope I get today, it's got a brand new flat top surface stove. Electric. Sheena, she should not be on the internet. She has way too many issues. And girl, she didn't give a fuck, Julie, either. She didn't care about telling everybody what her little issues was. She did not care. Julie, they are trying to restrict our wood heating, saying it's pollution, but it's really because they make no money off wood heat. Where am I getting all of these? Let's see. Lay Bay, hey girl. Hey Virtual, I was listening to Kat's little sister talk yesterday, how annoyed I was. Right, everybody's saying that. Now I like really want to go watch it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go back down to the bottom of the comment so I can. Hey, silly rabbit. Hey, girl. Let's see. Jordan, I'm getting it too on the top of my head coming in, and I'm sad about it. Oh, we're still talking about gray hair. Hey, Callie. I don't doubt she has male dates. My vitamin D and iron are always low. I love to take supplements daily. That makes sense. My B12. See, they be wanting me to take supplements, y'all, but I can't even do that because it tears up my stomach with the Crohn's. So I used to get injections, but I don't anymore, but I should. So my vitamin levels are just low all the time. So I always feel drained. Yeah, Christina be on point with those knowing what to take. She been clocking it. So what's up with Itchy Twitchy? Is he in school or what? I thought he failed school. But then I heard other people saying that he was in school or whatever. Did you watch Bleaky and blah 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 Purcell? I said Purcell, y'all. Bleaky and Purple's live last night. I did. I did watch the replay. Well, actually, I was actually there while they were still live. I didn't catch the beginning of it, but then I went back and watched it all again. I did. I did. It was a good live, and that's so sad what happened to that lady in Chicago. My prayer, my heart, my thoughts and prayers are with that young lady. Wasn't she pregnant? That was sad that those kids literally did that. People should really teach their fucking kids how to act. That shit's ridiculous. Let me find out one of my kids did some shit like that. I'm not even gonna say what I would do. Somebody gonna fuck around and call DHS on my ass. Even though I don't do shit like that, but I don't have to. My kids would never do that. I'm just saying. He reset school. He reset it. Right, Julie. Christine be having all the tea when it comes to shit like that. I lived in a cabin once and my dumbass turned it on and the pilot light wasn't lit and I tried lighting it and made that swoosh sound. I peed myself and moved. PW, that's hilarious. I'm glad you're okay though, girl. I think he went back to school. My grades coming back and my roots look like Pepe Le Pew. Zona. Yeah, so like I told y'all, like I dye my hair black or whatever. So when my natural hair grows in, I don't really like the combination of both of it, but my husband says he likes it, but I don't like the combo of it. So I'll be trying to hurry up and dye my hair again. Yeah, I do. I'll be trying to hurry up and dye that shit. Damn it. Really? What the fuck? My bad, y'all. Yeah, she was 7 months pregnant. Regina, that's so fucking sad. Is the baby okay? Has anybody heard that? So sister cat sister goes live. Apparently, Christine, I asked somebody to send me her page name because I'm not sure what it is. I have no idea what it is. I probably won't be able to really watch her like that, but um yeah, I probably won't be able to. But I don't know what her page name or nothing is. She pops up about once a year and is completely nuts. Yeah, she was on the panel with May and Kat not too long ago, a couple months ago. It is Jordan. That is fucking horrible. I'm telling y'all, my kids, ooh boy, they would get it. But it blew my hair. May's live and was like, Colette, I did catch her on May's live. Right, Christine, she was a nut. Like my second oldest son, he is super defiant, y'all. He is. He's not bad. He's just defiant, right? And he just don't listen. Like if you tell him to do something, he don't do it. Or he just does the complete opposite. You know what I mean? And he's going through that stage where he's like lying a lot, getting in trouble and shit. Like, a nightmare. Nightmare, y'all. Teenage boys. Yeah, Sheena, I've never heard Connie talk about anybody's looks. Yeah, Colette, that's who we're talking about. That was so sad that lady got, oh man, in Chicago, I think it was. Connie doesn't speak on looks unless it's something that's medical, but still doesn't speak on it in a negative way or exactly. Yeah, she don't. Connie keeps it real cute. My son had ADHD and ODD. That usually goes hand in hand. Killa, listen, when I tell you that boy is so damn defiant and he will lie about what color underwear he got on. Like, why are you lying, boy? For what? Why are you lying? Always getting in trouble and shit. Always. The teens these days can't take accountability for shit. Right, Julie? Just lie, lie, lie for no damn reason. Marissa, you are so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Sheena. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. And he's 13, so I feel your pain, girl. Pray for us, boy, mom. Girl, yes. And got a 17-year-old too. I feel like May has adult ODD. She cannot take someone telling her what to do at all. But Christine, she says the complete opposite about doing what people tell her to do. Well, Whitney told me to do it. Well, Whitney told me to do it. Girl, shut the fuck up. My second child, that's my second child, Marissa. I'm right there with you, girl. He comes from college this weekend. Okay, well, I'm glad to get a visit with him. Girl, I'm telling you, my 14-year-old, he gives us the run for freaking money. Connie says she definitely wasn't pregnant. Huh. I thought Tibby said that she was pregnant. Hey, Tooties. Oh, Julie, yours is 14 too? Girl. My son likes to follow other bad kids. Right, Jennifer Wilson. And see, that's the thing. And I'll be telling him, I know you're clowning around at school. Pay attention. And then the boy can't keep up. They give him like little school IDs that they gotta wear. They have to have them. If they go to school without them, they get in school suspension. And that boy being in school suspension 2 to 3 days a damn week. And we're like, how the hell you gonna learn anything? Your teacher just gives you the assignment at that point, and it's like basically remote learning. You might as well be at home fucking doing the shit. And then you come and holler, well, I don't know how to do this. That's why I got a bad grade on this assignment. Da, da, da. Because you're not in fucking class listening to the lecture. Duh. Like, boy. But I bet you if we let you take your cell phone to school, you wouldn't forget that shit, would you? I don't know if the girl was pregnant or not. Let's Google it. Y'all want to Google it? Let's Google it. Let's just Google it, y'all. That's what we'll do. Hold on. Let's Google it. Um, it doesn't show that. Let me see something. Hold on. I've never tried to do this before, y'all, so I don't know how to do it. But I'm thinking, I think StreamYard has all these comments like weird. I've missed a lot lately, but catching replays. Are you talking about the Chicago mom being pregnant and getting bullied? Yeah, was she pregnant? That's what we're trying to figure out. Like, I was going to Google it and hit this screen share with y'all, but I don't even really know how to do that. And I don't know what's going to happen, like, when I hit the button. So I have to might play with that first before I just get to hitting buttons and shit. Hey, Moticon girl. Hey. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody being able to do physical therapy at home. That's awesome, Sheena, that you didn't have to go nowhere. Hey, Moticon, thank you for becoming a member girl. Now, in my members' lives, y'all, I'll be camming up for y'all. Not that y'all really care. We'll do other stuff too, but I'm just saying, like, I'll probably be cammed up in the members' lives. I didn't hear about her being pregnant either, Tooties, but I guess a couple of people, Tippy actually said that yesterday, but I'm not sure. I'm not for sure, so I don't want to just, say that or not. Listen, my oldest was super defiant at the age of 3 years old. Till now, he's 26. Pick your battles, girl, or you're going to be struggling all day, every day. Document everything. Girl, yes, he just going through that stage where he just is defiant. Don't worry about camming up. Fuck the shit talkers. You're allowed to be with the sloth when you're in your own home relaxing. Oh, I'm not really worried about. Oh my. Sorry, y'all. Somebody, we got this OKC mugshot thing on Facebook for the people who live in Oklahoma, like when people go to jail. And my niece just sent me a picture of somebody that we knew from long time ago that got locked up, and he looks really, really bad. That's sad. That's real sad. Mm-mm-mm. And I'm not saying you're a sloth. I'm just saying fuck those hoes. Yeah, like, honestly, I won't give a fuck. I would cam up, right now. But it's just like, what's the point? You know what I mean? And then, you got people like to look in your house and try to find where you live and shit. I feel like that's weird. She was not pregnant, but she was really sick with sickle cell. Okay, yeah, see, I heard that too. I heard that too. Either way, what happened to her was super fucked up. You know? Super fucked up. I trust Connie's receipts. Yeah. And I know, girl, you ain't calling me no sloth, girl. I do be moving slow, though. My thought is those kids that bully anyone, she parents should take it and get reimbursed. Oh, okay. Behavior kids learn at that age, and home is typically where it's taught. Right? Yeah, they learn shit like that at home. That's where it comes from. Right, killer sloths are cute. They really are, though. I like koala bears, but then like since May was calling Whitney that, every time I think of a koala bear, it reminds me of that. But I've always called my husband that. He's my koala bear. And so when May started saying it, it killed my vibe because bitch, that's what I call my husband. Mm-hmm. May killed everything. Right, killer? Like, damn, why you gotta kill my fucking vibe? I say that shit. Heifer. Heifer. She really does ruin everything. So what y'all think she gonna be saying about this date? She said that one guy that she was talking to started talking about sex, and she told him she wasn't interested anymore. Girl, that's all you fucking talk about. What do you mean? So what? You're literally trying to just get a man to use them? You cannot convince me that you're just gonna use them literally to get women. Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, you cannot convince me that you're not gonna be sleeping with these women. I'm a week behind all of this. Been catching a bits of everyone's streams. Girl, same old bullshit. Just a minute, y'all. Let me see. Okay, y'all. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right, what y'all talking about? Koalas have chlamydia. What? Hey, Bianca. Hey, girl. Her parents should be. The parents should be locked up for their kid attacking that woman. Really, Colette? I don't know. I don't know if I feel like the parents should be locked up for the children's behavior, but I definitely feel like the children should definitely get in trouble for their behavior in some type of way. Yes. I don't know about the parents though, going, getting locked up. Mila, Mila, what, baby? Come here. Come here. Come here. What you doing with your sweater, mamas? Huh? Learning something new every day. I had no idea. Me either, Jordan. No, it clocking it. It wasn't mute. It was muted. I went to use the bathroom real quick. Sorry. I said, hold on. Maybe y'all just didn't hear me. Stop, Mila. That happened to me. My two boys, 10 years old, in school, did nothing. They would throw rocks at us and vandalize my home, but I was able to get all the bullies evicted from the homes. Damn, that sucks. I Yes, my little pup. She was over here trying to get some attention from me. She's a pom pom, y'all. Koalas aren't so UTW when you know they had STDs. That's crazy. Colette, parents should get locked up. Kids learn behavior from them. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. I don't know about the parents getting locked up. I mean, because it's proven fact that you can teach your kids to do stuff certain ways. You can teach your kids not to do things like that, not to be bullies and not to do that. And at the end of the day, half of these damn kids out here still do what the hell they want to do anyways. I mean, shit. My son ain't no bully, but he's definitely defiant, and obviously we don't teach them to be defiant. Like, you know, a lot of us parents out here, we bust our asses to try to make sure our kids walk straight lines and do the right things and, do their schoolwork, just do what we ask of them, their chores, whatever it might be. But at the end of the day, if they choose not to do it, so we need to be punished for that. Or if they choose to go out and bully and attack somebody. Now, I definitely feel like they need to, be punished for it. But I don't know about the parents being punished for it. They need to do, if they're old enough, shit, they need to do some jail time. Shit. I know in Oklahoma, at least, depending on how old you are, sometimes they'll charge your child as an adult. And I think I heard one of the girls was 14. Shit, she ain't too young to be charged as an adult for assault. Yeah, it shows bad parenting, but I don't think they should get locked up for it. Right, Killa? And sometimes it might not even show bad parenting. Like some kids literally just do the complete opposite of what you teach them. And that's just facts. Like I've seen it happen. Kids are so much work. We got to keep them very busy and very involved. Yes, Julie, you're right. Those kids thought what they did was acceptable. Yes, Colette, you're right. They did. She isn't too young to get banged out either. Right. I'm with you. My son comes from a two-parent good home, and he recently did something stupid and was never taught that way. Right, Jennifer? Like, the thing is, here's my thing. We can teach our kids to do from right and wrong. We can teach them what they should do and what they shouldn't do. And then they go to school, they go to after school functions, they go out with their friends to certain places, and they my son could be hanging out with a friend group at school right now that I'm not even aware of, that I wouldn't even approve of, and I would not even know it. I'm not in his school with him, watching who he's hanging out with. A lot of the influence that these children get are from their peers. No matter if their parents are teaching them the do's and don'ts and rights and wrongs, their peers can still pressure them into doing things. They can be bad influences on them, all of that, in my opinion. It's like kids doing drugs and coming from a good home. They're going to do what they want to do. Period, killer. Like, I'm completely with you on that. Like, not saying my kids ain't doing drugs, but I'm saying me and my husband ain't sitting over here doing no damn drugs. The most you're going to get from us over here is some trees. And it's legal to state for all the bitches in the back. It's legal here. And my kids could end up getting a hold of some shit at school. You know what I'm saying? I hope and pray to God that they would never. And obviously, we teach them not, we teach all that shit. But it's still, like Killer said, at the end of the day, peer pressure is a motherfucker, who they're hanging around, bad influence, all that shit. We can't, it's not, I wish that we could have our eyes on our children 24/7, but it's not physically remotely possible. It's not. Not unless you got a stay-at-home job and your kid is homeschooled and y'all are around each other 24/7. Right, Sheena. Period. Not me personally. I don't. But I mean, hey, I ain't got nothing against it. Shit, my doctor actually tells me I should be smoking. Let's see. I'm talking about these kids that attacked that lady. Yeah, I know, Colette. I'm just saying, you said that, didn't you say that the parents should go to jail for that? That's what we're talking about. We're just stating our opinion on it. We're just saying we don't think that the parents should necessarily go to jail for that. Um, Maybe some counseling or parenting classes or something of that sort, but I think jail, in my opinion, is a little too much. My son's counselor said my son is very popular and a cool kid, and he doesn't use it to show the kid. He doesn't use it to show the kids positive things. Instead, he clowns around, talks too much, etc. Okay, Julie, see? And I'm sure you don't teach him to do that, right? All we can do is try our best to install morals in our kids. We can't help what they do when they aren't. Exactly, Killa. Took the words out of my mouth. Kids follow other kids too, period. Yeah, they follow their peers. They want to do what's cool or what's quote unquote hip, what everybody else is doing. Um, your kid could be a loner and really kind of hang out by themselves, and then they meet a new little friend group, and God forbid this little friend group's into spray painting buildings, or trying out experimenting with some rugs or something, and God forbid your child wants to fit in, and so they're gonna try it. Like, it happens. It happened when I was in school 25 years ago. Like, it's just, that's what it is. I don't feel like a parent should be 100% accountable, and I'm not just distinctly talking about what you said, Colette. I'm just saying in general, I don't feel like parents should have to take the rap for their kids' actions like that. I mean, like, you can't really say, "Oh, you're a bad parent because your child has bad behavior or does something out of line or something that they're not supposed to do." I don't, me personally, I don't agree with that. Colette, not really here in Canada. They can miss as much time as they want. They still push them through the grades. Don't you get in trouble if your kids don't go to school? Um, you either have to put them in school, and well, here in the States, in Oklahoma anyway, you have to put them in school, or they can do remote learning. They can do at home school, like homeschooling. But either way, they still have to get their credits. That's cool. We have all opinions. Counseling should have happened way before this action happened. I agree with that, Colette. I agree. And what and what and what's it teaching the kid if the parent takes the consequences? Nothing. Exactly, Jennifer. And that's not teaching the kid anything. If anything, that's teaching the kid that they can go out and fuck up and do all kinds of crazy ass shit, and their parents just gonna go down for it. In my opinion, allowing a kid to get away with something without taking accountability for their actions. If anything, right, wrong, or indifferent, that shit was wrong as fuck. It's very sad. From what I heard, the lady was walking her child to school because the child had been being bullied, and that I guess she had reached out to the school about the bullying issue. Nothing had been done. Um, I believe that's what I heard. That she reached out to the school and nothing was being done about it. So she was walking her kid to school, and they attacked her. Now, what I did hear was something about one of the kids was like holding the mom's stomach, like covering it, sheltering it from being hit or something like that. So maybe that's where people are thinking that the mother was pregnant. I'm not sure. But I did hear that one of the kids was like hovering over the mama's belly, like protecting it. I was smoking cigarettes, weed, and drinking at 12, 13. I'm thankful my kids are honest with me. I encourage them to go party, but be responsible and honest with me. I stress no weed daily until 25 at least. Exactly, Christine. And that's what we tell our sons too. Like, um, and a lot of people probably won't agree with this, but hey, you tell your 17-year-old son, listen, if you end up wanting to try and smoke you some trees, tell your dad. He's legal, he's allowed to have it. Not saying that it's okay to do it when you're 17. I'm talking about you're almost 18. When you're 18, you can. But I would rather you do smoke trees with your dad for the first time when you're 18 than go out and just smoke it with anybody. You feel me? Because nowadays they're putting whatever, all this weird ass shit and fentanyl and oh, that shit scares the shit out of me even thinking about shit like that. Some of these kids are taking these rugs and stuff to school and making it seem like it's candy handing it out. Like that's crazy. I'm not saying that the kids and parents need to both be held accountable. Well, somebody said that the parents of the kids that did that to that woman in Chicago needed to go to jail. Somebody said that. I can't remember who said it, but damn, somebody said it. I happily stand up and say these parents didn't raise their kids properly. No, they did not, Colette. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Um, they probably were around a lot of violence and stuff and probably saw a lot of stuff that they didn't need to see. But I think we kind of shifted the conversation just a little bit and we got into just more like parenting in general on how not every kid's action is a parent's fault. I think that's kind of where it got a little bit shifted. And so then after that we weren't necessarily just speaking on that in particular family or children that did that to that lady in Chicago. We were just speaking in general after that. Some of these kids are crazy, raised on social media and YouTube, little parenting. Some kids don't have respect or fear of God anymore. Right. Colette said, and whose fault is that? Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's the parents' fault. My kids are all on honor roll. Wait, where'd it go? Damn, I was trying to read that. My kids are on honor roll and in French and international bachelorette programs. And yes, come to me because who knows what's in that shit. Period, Christine. Period. So many not connecting with their kids about God, number one. Yep, Julie. Colette, well, parents, but at the same time, a lot of parents have to work 2 or 3 jobs, so it's tough for some. Right. Shit, nowadays it costs so much to damn pay the bills and buy some damn food. You're right. And a lot of parents are single out here too, whether it be a single dad or a single mom. Grew up in the Bay, and thizzles were more accessible than true, which is wild in hindsight. Exactly, wicked. And then now they're putting all that wicked ass shit in it. You know, it's so freaking scary. Like, I tell it to my husband all the time. And I also preach to my boys all the time. Don't eat nothing from no, don't, your friends come to school saying, hey, you want some of these brownies my mama made? No, I don't. I'm good. No, thank you. You know, I teach them don't be eating, because my son came home with a Ziploc baggie one day, had some crumbs in. I said, where did this come from? Oh, my friend gave it to me. No, don't be eating shit that your little friends and shit is bringing to you. I'm not okay with that. You don't eat nothing that your little friends is giving you. No, no. Damn, PW. Yeah, that would piss me off too. More than likely, one parent homes with the parent. Exactly, Julie. Julie, my Middle Weston just signed up for a Navy officer program. So when he graduates, they will put him through university while playing football and he goes in the Navy as an officer. Okay, girl. I know that's right, Christine. Christine said, she said, I'm a good mama, honey. I grew up with a mother who believed in smoking trees. However, she never did it around us. I mean, we always knew by this smell, we knew it wasn't a cigarette. Listen, let me tell you something, Sheena. My mama was the biggest pothead you would ever meet. I grew up around seeing a bunch of shit that I shouldn't have seen. But one thing that my mama did do out and openly in my household was smoke her some trees, honey. And if she didn't have none, she had the biggest attitude ever in life. We had to walk on eggshells if mama didn't have no trees to smoke. And, that's when it became bad because, sometimes she abused it. And you know, she'll go buy some trees instead of some food. Did it all the time, you know? So there's a wrong and there's a wrong and a right way to do to do that. My mama did that shit the wrong way. My son ate dinner at his friend's house one time and he said he was nasty and nothing like my cooking. Right, killer. My sons love my cooking. They be begging me to cook. I'm definitely not a perfect parent at all. I definitely have issues and places I'm lacking. I have physical issues and mental health, but I don't hide any of it. I'm just trying to make it right for my boys. Amen to that, Christine. And that's all you can do is your best, girl. And it sounds to me like you're doing a damn good job. Right, Rhonda? And the effed up part is he just got home from deer hunting and his dad just bought him a new face mask. Sometimes kids just do stupid shit. They really do. Bills and food first, trees later. Right, Shonda, but you couldn't tell my mama that. Girl, we used to eat cans of corn for dinner or butter bread. We was lucky if we had a toaster, we could make it toast, or we might just slap it in the oven. Yes, I went many nights or eating a bag of noodles for dinner or a bag of popcorn for dinner. But most of the time it was noodles. My mama, she would disappear and go to the casino or to quote unquote go play bingo and drop us off somewhere with a bag of noodles. That's it. No extra clothes, no nothing, just some noodles. And literally be gone for 3 or 4 days. And the babysitter wouldn't hear from my mama. So that's why I say, Christine, you sound like a damn good mama. Yep, Jordan. Oh, girl, it was a good day if we had some cinnamon and sugar to put on that toast. You hear me? Okay. You couldn't tell us nothing. You missed the comment before what my son did. Hold on, let me go look, Jennifer. Hold on. Let me go look. Let me go look. Let me go. Let me go look. You said your son. My son recently was at the park riding his bike with a friend. They rode up to a kid, snatched his face mask, rode off. Didn't even understand how serious that is. My son recently was at the park riding his bike. They rode up to a kid. Your son did that? Why would he do that? Did you ask him what was his reasoning? Hey, Lyric. Hey, girl. Oh, Sheena, thank you, honey. It's all good. I survived and it didn't do nothing but make me stronger. You hear me? Thanks, ladies. You're all doing fantastic as well. Bad moms don't have these open, honest conversations or put in the work. Facts, Christine. Christine, you're a great mother. I seen your Facebook page. You can tell how much you love your family, right? Gotta go. Doctor's appointment. Love you, Marissa, and everyone. Have a good day. Okay, Shonda Boo, be safe. Jordan, that's a blast from the past. A blast from the past. Yummy. Yes, I love me some cinnamon toast. Sheena, all thanks, love. I had to restrict some shit because of the haters using pics for their dumb videos. Right? I'm a big pothead, but my kids eat good before I buy anything for myself. Clock that shit, save a child. I know that's right. And see, I was done that way. So I'll never do my kids like that. We always got hella food to eat. You hear me? Hella food. All kinds of options. And we cook good too around here. I smoked when my boys were small, when they went to sleep, but I quit when they got about 6 or 7, thinking I didn't want them to know what it was. Now my oldest smokes every day. Right, ain't nothing wrong with that, PW. Yeah. And when I didn't have bread, I'd use a tortilla just as good. Girl, you're bringing back memories because I used to do that shit too. Heat up that tortilla and put some butter on it, girl. Yes, I love it. I used to do that shit. We had a gas stove, so I would put it on top of that fire and flip it real quick, throw some butter on that shit, and eat it. If I had some tortilla chips, I'll crush them up in there and put it in there. Girl, that's called thugging in the public. That was just good. My mom made food, but I learned how to cook from Betty Crocker cookbooks. Okay, silly rabbit. Bye, Shonda. See you later. Yeah, that's not cool, Jennifer. I hope you was able to have a good conversation with him and show him to let him know what he did wrong in that situation. I still have kids Betty Crocker cookbook from the late 70s, I think. Damn. Betty Crocker and Martha Stewart were great teachers, right? Right, Christine. That's all the hubs and I do. And I do other kids. We have plenty online time, alone time. A lot of time after they're on their own. Right, Julie? My mom passed away when I was 12 and I was bad as hell. I thought I had perfect kids until the other day. Well, damn. Girl, they always gonna pull your leg a little bit, shift you to the side and make you think like, what the fuck? Hey, Chrissy. Oh, not a whole lot right now. We was just talking about our children being bad. Girl, Rose, you thought, look, you said no yawning, and it made me yawn. Isn't that crazy how that works? I've got some stuff to do, but I'll be listening. Be safe, y'all, and be kind. Okay, Colette. Yeah, I'm probably about to get off here, y'all. Y'all know I gotta work tonight. Y'all know I gotta work tonight. I'm gonna show y'all my little puppy dog one day. She's just so lovable. She looks like to be held all the damn time. All the time. It's nap time for Miss Rissa. Girl, I don't really mind it anymore, but I used to hate when people called me Rissa, y'all. It's like a lot of like kids call me Rissa. Oh, thank you, silly. A lot of kids call me Rissa. I don't mind it anymore, but I used to be like, don't call me that. Jennifer, all kids fucked up one time or another. It's rite of passage. Don't be hard on yourself. Right. What kind of dog do you have? A Pom? My mom made everything from scratch and did canning. I also have a Chihuahua as well. I got his name is Tiny. He's old. He is about 50. He's like 56 years in doggy years. We've had him for like 7 years. Or 7 or 8 years, something like that. Or he might be a little younger than that. But we call him little homie cuz. And then we got Miss Mila right here. She's a little pretty little thing. And she thinks she's entitled to every fucking thing. And she thinks she always has to be held. And she walks around scooting her, twitching her little butt from side to side with her little diaper on, her little cute sweaters and shit, thinking that her little shit don't stink and that she just runs the house. Oh, you have a Rottie? Oh, I love Rottweilers. I used to have a Rottweiler and it howled "Arr!" all the time. I think Rista is cute. You like that, Save a Child? Yeah, there's a lot of people that call me that. Okay, PW, your nap time. Time to catch them Z's, girl. Well, it means laughter, and sunrise, it means smile. Okay. I think Rissa is cute. Four Shih Tzus and a toy poodle. Oh, Colette, you got a little cute little doggy dog, little puppy dogs. Yours, Jordan, yours does too. What? Thinks her little shit don't stink. Mila is bad. I ain't gonna say she bad. She's so attention seeking. Like right now, she just sitting here just licking the shit out of my neck or the top of my shoulder. Just giving me all kinds of love. Just laying on my chest like a little baby. She gets on my chest and lays her head on my shoulder, and I pat her back like she's a little baby. And she'll lay there and go to sleep. I think she thinks she's human, y'all. She wears clothes and diapers like a little baby because we're not quite there on the potty training. Once we get moved and settled into, because we just got her. So once we get moved and settled in a little better in the new house, then, I'll work with her more on potty training. If not, put her in some obedience school. Okay, Mila, that's enough kisses. Dang. She howls and thinks her shit don't stink. Right, Jordan, they all do, don't they? Especially when they're spoiled rotten. And my dogs are spoiled. And so are our cats. Our cats are freaking spoiled rotten too. So we have our male black cat. His name is Midnight. We have our female fat cat, our female Midnight, and then our female is Reese. Um, Reese and Midnight had babies together, and we ended up adopting those out. And then my aunt gave me another little black cat, and we named her Essence. Um, that's my son's cat. Hey, Connie, you're back. Hey, girl. Hey. We were talking about our puppy dogs and how my little Palm is over here licking the damn shit out of me because she's so attention seeking. She just want attention all the time. Mama can't even talk to her friends because you just think that I'm not showing you enough attention. I have two female chihuahuas who are always by my side. I also have two female cats. Chihuahuas are very loyal, Sheena. I love chihuahuas. I told y'all a story about I had a chihuahua for like 12 years. She was super old. Her name was Miley, like Miley Cyrus. And she was my best friend, y'all. She was my first dog that I ever had that I could say was mine. Hey, Patricia. And that was literally my best friend. She seen me go through hell and back. Okay. Like she saw me go through the worst. She experienced a very traumatic event with me. And after that, it was like, and she was a baby, y'all. When I mean a baby, I mean, she was like 9 or 10 weeks old when she experienced that. I had just gotten her when she was probably like 6 or 7 weeks, and I was in a DV relationship for 8 years, and it was horrible, horrible, horrible every day. And I left him, and then we were split up for 2 months. I finally had enough. I was done after 8 years, every single day, you know, just every day of abuse, 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 abuse. And I finally was done. And, anyways, long story short, 2 months later, I got a VPO out on him. I left him. I was completely done, y'all. I was so proud of myself. I got a VPO out. I went to my apartments that I lived in at the time. I was young. It was in 2010. Um, Told them, showed them the VPO papers. He did live with me in that apartment at one point in time, so they knew his face. So I told them he's not allowed here. If y'all see him here, call the police. I have a VPO out on him. He's abusive, yada yada. Told them everything, right? They even came to my apartment and excuse me, and changed the locks for me and everything, right? And then one day when I was at work, he ended up getting my new phone number that I had changed, obviously, from a mutual friend that we had, which after the fact was no longer a mutual friend because they knew they weren't supposed to give him my phone number. But um, he was blowing my phone up. I thought it was weird. I worked a 17-hour shift that day. I get home to my apartment. It was locked up. All the lights were off like it was when I left. I went into my apartment, went into my bedroom because my phone had died, and he came out of my bathroom. He was in my house, y'all. After 2 months from being split up with him, he was in my bathroom. He came out of my bathroom with a thing in his hand and did a lot to me. But anyways, the dog um witnessed all of that. And ever since then, when I tell y'all she did not like men, she would, if a man walked up to me, she would start growling like, and showing her teeth like she was gonna bite him. Like, yeah, Jordan. I'm not talking about a pew pew. He had a knife in his hand and he stabbed me 9 times. He did. So that's why I very much so sympathize with people who are in DV situations. So, but that was my baby, y'all. That was my absolute best friend. And when I was in the hospital, because I was in ICU for a little while, my baby was locked in my apartment. The police locked my keys in the apartment and nobody could get in my apartment. The apartment managers, they didn't have access keys to my apartment because I had just changed the locks and I told them I was going to make a copy of it. And I never did or whatever. And so we ended up having to even a locksmith, 2 different locksmiths could not get into the apartment. We had to kick the door in and then I paid to replace it. Yeah, y'all. I thought I told a couple of y'all that happened to me, but yes, it definitely did. I put up with abuse for 8 years. And so anytime I ever hear anybody in a situation like that, it kind of, triggers and trigger warning. And I'm sorry, you guys, I should have warned y'all about that. But and it's not for sympathy or anything, because honey, that shit made me stronger. You feel me? It made me stronger, and it also it showed me what to accept in my life and what not to accept. Um 8 years of going through that's a lot, you know what I mean? So um it definitely taught me to be strong, if anything else. If anything else, it taught me to be strong. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Julie. You have a beautiful testimony, Marissa. What the enemy meant for evil, God turned it around. I know that's right, Jordan. Thank you. But yeah, y'all, that dog, and then let me tell y'all what happened to her. So, my dog, she was my best friend. And then what's crazy to me is my husband that I have now. Like, she didn't like males at all. Like, even if I had her in public, she did not like males. It was because she watched all that, and when all of that was happening, I was in and out of it, obviously, but I seen her in the corner of the room, just sitting there. She was only like 2 pounds, y'all. And she was sitting in the corner of the room, just growling like she was ready to attack. You hear me? And so she didn't like men at all, period. But when I met my husband, tell me why, we had seen each other a couple of times, and he got into my truck. And she just climbed right over into his lap, y'all. I swear for Jesus, she did. And it just flabbergasted me because she hated men. Like, she didn't want them to pick her up. She didn't even like them being around. They couldn't get too close to me. And she just loved him, girl. She got in his lap and sat there and was loving on him and shit. And I started getting jealous at some point. I'm like, damn, what the hell? She don't even know you. Like, normally she be trying to bite you right now. And but he has a thing with animals too. So I don't know. Like, all the animals that we have like adapt to him. Like, they just love him. You know how some people, they just have a special touch when it comes to like animals and stuff. Right, Jordan, that's how I felt too. I was like, damn, I was like, let me find out. And I ended up marrying him. Yeah. Right, Julie. Right. And that is facts. I promise you. I felt the same way, Jordan. These StreamYard comments are everywhere. Like, I'm seeing comments from way at the beginning of the live. That's weird. Let me see. Let's see here. Let me see, because I got Marissa, I can definitely relate regarding to DV. I'm so glad you moved on and found a man who treats you like the queen you deserve to be. Marissa, you are a survivor and a warrior. I am truly sorry. Thank you, Sheena. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry that you can actually relate to the DV thing. I don't want any woman to go through that. Like, what I went through, which I know there is literally like millions of women and men who go through DV things. Like, nobody deserves that shit. I don't give a fuck what. Like, the shit that I endured, and I can only speak for myself, the shit that I endured on a daily basis, nobody deserves that shit. And picture this, y'all. So, how he got into my house, because he didn't have a key, remember? I changed my locks. The same maintenance man that changed my locks on my doors. So who he was very aware that I had a VPO out. He was very aware why he was changing my locks, right? He was a smoker, I guess, for some people who don't know what that is. Well, it's a slang term for like a crackhead, okay? He was a smoker, and he let him in my apartment for $20 while I was at work. Hey, Tammy. Yes, Christine, the dog's vibration, like dogs can sense that shit. And my little Chihuahua Miley, she did. It's like she knew that he was a good person. But yes, the maintenance guy let him in my house while I was at work for $20. I straight up asked him how he got into my apartment, why he was doing all that to me. And He told me that the maintenance man let him in and he gave him $20. Yes, Jordan, he did. So the whole entire 8 years that I was with him, I don't do the police. Okay. My family would always try to get me to call the cops on him and all that shit. And I never ever did. Well, there was one time that he wouldn't leave my house and I had to go to work the next morning and we were arguing. And earlier that day, we had got into it really, really, really bad. And I woke up on my living room floor and went to my mom's house. And then he wouldn't leave me. He was at my house and he wouldn't leave for me to go home and go to bed so I could go to work. And so I called the laws, had the laws because he was threatening me with a baseball bat when I got home. So I was scared to go home. So I took the police to my house with me just to get him out of my house. I told them that I did not want to press charges on him or anything like that. But yeah, so I never called the police on him. But that night, I I don't really want to trigger anybody. I don't want to get too deep in it. But yes, they charged him. I ended up getting out of the house. And the neighbors downstairs hit him with a chair because he had followed me outside, hit him with a chair, and they called the police for me. And he had like I think it was like 7 or 8 different charges. 2 of them were kidnapping charges because he held me in my apartment for 4 hours. For 4 hours. So they got him for burglary, robbery, 2 kidnapping charges, assault and battery with a deadly weapon, um, domestic abuse, domestic abuse by mutilation because he bit my face, domestic abuse by strangulation. He had a bunch of charges. So, yeah, he went to jail and he did um 12, almost 13 years, was out for not even a year and attacked another woman and went right back to prison. Even if I'm crying quietly watching something sad on YouTube, my dog will come over, look at me like, "You okay, girl?" and start licking my face. Oh, Julie, that's so cute. That's so cute. But yes, he did. He did get charged. And I told his mom, or I right before he got out of prison, Jordan, I put on Facebook, that I was kind of worried about him getting out. I mean, who wouldn't be? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't be worried about their attacker getting out of prison? Because I was signed up for that Vine program thing, so it alerted me anytime he left the penitentiary for anything, like even to go to the doctor or anything. And so they called me obviously and told me, "Hey, he's got a release date." And so I was worried about it and I posted it on Facebook. Obviously, didn't put his name, his identity, or anything like that. But even if I did, who gives a fuck, right? Um, but then his mom like inboxed me and was like, "You're making my son seem like a monster." For one, lady, nobody even knows who I'm talking about. I could have very well put his name and his picture if I wanted to. What are we talking about? But I said, "Your son is a fucking monster." And that's what I'm gonna call him. And you can't say shit about it. And he wasn't even out for a year, y'all. And he went right back to prison for I don't know exactly the, intensity of what he did. I don't know exactly what he did to the young lady, but he ended up attacking another young lady and went right back to prison until like 2035. So you're telling me that your son's not a fucking monster? Your son is definitely a monster, bro. I don't care what anybody says. And that's how I feel. And I'm always going to feel like that. Oh, you're welcome, Sheena. I didn't mean to trigger anybody either. I should have like warned y'all before I got into that conversation. It's easier for me to talk about now. It was in 2010, and so best believe I took legal action against the apartments. Um, they did charge the maintenance man as well for allowing him to come into my home for $20. The maintenance man ended up getting, it took 6 years. It did not take that long for his sentencing. After 1 year of being in the county jail, they sentenced him and sent him to prison. At the same time they did that, they sentenced the maintenance man to 5 years in prison, which means he probably did about maybe 2 years, a year and a half. I'm not exactly sure how long the maintenance man ended up doing, but the maintenance man went to prison as well. Um, and I sued the shit out of those apartments. Okay. I'm not gonna get into detail. Just know I won my case. Just know I won my case. It took me 6 long years to fight through that case, and it was nothing but triggering to me. I had to go to depositions, at all kinds of depositions. I had to go to the prison to do a deposition. They took us in this room inside the prison, and I had to literally sit on one side of the table when he was sitting on the other side of the table, staring at me the whole entire time. I had to do this deposition for our case, for our trial. But it was probably one of the hardest days of my life, but I did it. And I had my mom went, and my aunt went with me, and then my two lawyers went with me, and then obviously there were police in the room, guards and stuff, and then him. And yeah, that was hard. That was hard. Oh yeah, PTSD for sure, Jordan. All of that. I got all of that. But like I said earlier, like it literally made me a stronger woman, y'all. Like no bullshit. I got with him at a very young age, like right out of high school, and was with him literally not off and on, was literally with him for 8 years straight and endured that for 8 years. I trauma out the ass, all of that, you know, and it taught me so much. It taught me a lot of shit not to, look, I don't accept just anything no more. You feel me? I definitely learned from that huge mistake. Thank goodness you got away from him and you are with your husband. He sounds like a good man. He is, Sherry. He is. He is. Has never even made me think that he would lay a finger on me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sheena, I definitely did. I won that case. I had a damn good lawyer. You hear me? When I went and to find a lawyer, I went and told this man my case and what had happened, and he took my case immediately, and he did not charge me a dime until afterwards. He paid for everything, and I mean that means when we had court dates, we would have to meet up sometimes. He would pay for lunch. He was one of the best lawyers I have ever seen. He was a damn good lawyer. And then right after he got done with my case, he retired. He retired. So if that tells you anything without telling you a whole lot, he retired right after my case. Just know, yes, y'all drained me. I'm going to drain y'all. Okay, Mika. Right, Jordan. Exactly. You understood what I was saying. He went out with a bang. Exactly. Right. Because what we settled for was amazing. 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 And then after that, after we finally settled the case, all the paperwork that I had built up, I still had all the pictures from like the crime scene and all of that shit. I went literally, I was out in the country And when you're way out in the boonies and stuff, you burn your trash, right? I took all of those bad, evil memories and I burnt them all and got them out of my life. That's what I did. I know it sounds crazy, but I did do that. And it was a super, super good feeling. It was like stress relieving just to be able, because I had to hold on to all that shit, while the trial was going on and everything. But I literally like just burnt it all in the trash. He went out with a bang, and that complex probably crumbled. It's actually still up and running. Unfortunately, it is. It's still there to this day. Matter of fact, I just drove by it today. Yep, it's still there. Yep, it was DNS Property Management. I have burned things for closure as well. Yeah, and it helped. Like when somebody told me to do that, I kind of looked at them crazy. They was like, "You should just go burn all this," because it was loads and loads of paperwork, y'all. And I took the advice and I did it, and it was actually a really good feeling. It was like a lot of worries, all that shit. He was in prison. Obviously, I knew he would get out one day. I was just, at the time, I was just like, I'll deal with that when that time comes. And that was it for me. I put closure to it, you know? Yep, I did. Now y'all know a little bit about me. That was just, the rough side. But shit like that just makes me stronger, baby. It just makes me push more. It gave me one hell of a backbone. You hear me? But I ain't never been I've always had a backbone. Like I always used to fight my sister's battles and she's older than me. I've always had a good backbone, but for some reason during them 8 years I didn't. And that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. I have burned things too, and we're still together 30 years later, Julie. That's funny. Girl, I've done a couple of things like that too. Shh. Shh. Julie. Shh. He didn't do me dirty. Thought I was just being petty. That is funny. That's hilarious. One time, I I took somebody's stuff out of my house. I put it all in one big box: clothes, shoes. I'm talking about shirts, pants, all this man's belongings. You hear me? And I lived in these apartments off this busy road. And I took this box of stuff, and it was heavy, so I drug it all the way to this big old street. Which after I did it, yes, I thought about it and I was like, Marissa, that was like totally not cool for the drivers. Like, why would you do that? But it was a huge box. Like, you could see that shit. You know what I mean? And it didn't stay there long because some homeless people ended up getting it. But long story short, I took that shit outside, honey, and gave charity. You could have it all. He didn't see tough makes us who we are today for sure. Right, Rhonda? Been there, done that. You too, Jordan? We're not crazy at all, girl. Girl, I done bleached some shit and some more. I don't do shit like that no more, though. That was me back in the day. I don't have to do shit like that no more. But I definitely have done some shit like that before. Definitely have done some crazy shit. That's funny. Oh, yes, I have. But we're not going to tell nobody. Y'all ladies laughing at me. I have. But we're not going to talk about that. I'm an angel. Y'all see my halo? Y'all see my halo? Look at my picture. Y'all can see the glare from my halo. Stop playing with me. Y'all see the glare up there? I'm not bad at all. I'm a little angel. Like when my mama would be like, Marissa, did you? And I would just put my hand on my chest, like, me? I would never. I would never do that. And my mom was just looking at me like, mm-hmm. Yeah, right. I know you did it. That's why I came to you. Just ornery for no reason. Me and my husband have been together since eighth grade. We had our times being young and dumb. Damn, Jordan, that is awesome. I freaking love that. Eighth grade. Oh, when y'all were like in little puppy love. That's cute. Oh, me and my husband got married. Oh, excuse me. On February 20th, 2020. 6 kids. Okay, girl. Okay. Sherry, you're 44. Wow, that is amazing, Jordan. So are y'all married? Surely y'all are married, right? 6 kids is amazing though. So do you have grandkids? Right at COVID. So that was nice test to be stuck together. COVID sucked. But y'all know what I did during COVID? I utilized that because a lot of people were doing like Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff. So during COVID, my sister was like, "Hey, you should, do this or whatever." So I'm like, I mean, I still worked my job, but I was like, okay, I'll try it. And let me tell y'all, that was good money during COVID. Like they had certain ways you had to do, things because a lot of customers didn't want no contact or nothing. But it was really good money. It was really good money. Okay, Jordan. No, not yet. My oldest just turned 20. Oh, well, they still got time because she's still a baby. No, I've been with my husband for 44 years. That's awesome, Sherry. And see, and that's what I want. I want love like that, which I haven't. I'm just saying, like, I hope me and my husband are married for like that long, like forever, like 60 years type shit, or longer. My daughter and her man have been together since eighth grade. I remember you saying that, Connie. I remember you saying that. See, that is so sweet. I love that. And that's like eighth grade is like literally like just you know you're just so young. It's just like I hate to say it like puppy love, but it is. It's like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, what I mean. Just imagine yourself back when you was in eighth grade. You had your little, you would do your little flirting and had your little guy friends or girlfriends. But for to actually like be together and may have children or be married. That's awesome. I love that. I've been with my guy for 24 years. That's what's up. 24 years. That's just shit. I was just talking the other day, like, shit, 10 years is going to be around the corner for us. And that's going to be a good feeling. 10 years is a good, a mile marker. It is, Jordan, right? I remember Connie telling us that, though. High school sweethearts. Yeah. That's like one of those aw moments. That's crazy though. 24 years. Like you hear um like honestly, I can't really like my grandparents. I'm trying to like really y'all got me really thinking like Yeah, my grandma and grandpa, they were divorced. My mom had got divorced. My mom divorced my dad when I was 2, and then she was single for a long time, and then she ended up with my younger brother and sister's dad, and she was with him until he passed away, and then after he passed away, years obviously later, she passed away. So yeah, I can't think of any of my family members. Well, my aunt and uncle have been together for like 30 something years. But like as in my mom, dad, or my grandparents, no. Rhonda, it's cool when it gets to a point where we've been together longer than we've been apart. Cheers. Yeah, that's what's up. I love that. Connie, didn't you say your parents have been together for a long, long time too? That was like the longest freaking wash in the washer ever. That washer has been running the entire time that I've been on here. And I'm about to have to get off here because I got to go to bed. Ooh, I'm so glad it's my Friday. I am so glad. He is a good man. Had to kiss a lot of toads to find my prince. What is this? Looking like Chucky. Hey, so did y'all see that picture floating around on Facebook of May with all them wrinkles on her face with all that crust around her wig? Was that like a real picture with like no filters or nothing? Or did that have filters on it? Did you know? What was you saying? Oh wow, Marissa for? What did I say? I can't even remember. You seen it, Jordan? Was that a real picture? Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. Oh, you're saying, "Oh, wow," because of the washer? Yeah, the washer was running, but you know how, like, well, my washer has a setting on it where you can put, like, low water or high water, and it was a little bit of a bigger load, a larger load than I normally wash, so I switched it to higher water. It seems like it took freaking forever. Yeah, the makeup was, like, super caked on. Did that picture was it, like, photoshopped or something? A lot of people was asking me that, but is that real? Is that really how she looks? Like, she needs to, like, lay up off the makeup some or get some, like, cream or something. It's like, I guess her losing all the weight, which that can do it to you. That's kinda out of her control, since she lost all that weight so fast. That would make me like, seeing that with her, seeing her experience that. Sorry, y'all know I'm getting tired. Seeing her experience that with her weight loss journey makes me where like I would never want to do that if I had to because of that reason. Like that's one of my worst fears, y'all, is like growing up and having like super wrinkly skin and shit. I don't want to do it. I'm a smoker, so anybody who smokes cigarettes, and especially that did for a long time, you're gonna have wrinkles, like especially like maybe like around your chin or around your lips and stuff. But that's one of my like worst fears is to have like tons of fucking wrinkles like on my forehead or all over my face. I'm scared. After all those years together, I don't get how you can get that nasty. Right, Killa. No, my parents were married for over 20 years and together like 27 when they got divorced. And that's why I never been married. Their divorce was nasty. Okay, okay. I remember that you said that they were together for a long time, but I kind of forgot about you saying that they divorced after all those years together. I don't get how you can get that nasty. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry that they went through that. Are they cool now? I know you don't talk much about your family. You don't have to answer that. Obviously, you know you ain't got to answer it. But that still 20 years is like a long time. I think it was from TikTok. It was like all that crust and stuff under that wig, like it needed to be washed or something. Like that's diabolical. That's crazy. I don't wear makeup except maybe mascara and eyeliner. Me too, Rhonda. Well, let me stop lying. For the longest, I only wore eyeliner, mascara, and maybe a little powder. But now for the last couple years, I've been wearing a little bit of foundation, but not much. I never use that much. It's just a little bit, and then eyeliner and mascara. That's it. I don't need eyelashes or none of that shit. My eyelashes are long as hell. Shit, y'all see them. Y'all can't even see my damn eyeballs in that picture because in that picture it looks like HIGH, and I'm not because I ain't smoked no trees since literally since 2010. So yeah, I use tinted moisturizer. Okay. Yeah, I have some L'Oreal stuff in there that I like using. I'll wash my face like before I lay down, which I'm fixing to go do, and I'll rub it all on my face, and it's just so like refreshing. It makes me when I lay down, it's just like my face is like relaxed. I love it. My sister-in-law took the weight loss shot, and she looks 20 years older now. See, I would be so scared of that. I would be so scared of that. Hey, Liar girl. Hey, Marissa. Hey, chat. I was just listening to Bleaky live. Yeah, I watched that last night while I was at work. It was a really good live. I don't wear makeup except okay, I read that. Uh, I don't wear eyelashes, but I did get my eyebrows tatted. My aunt did that, Jordan, and she got her eyeliner tatted, like under her eye, like on the bottom, her eyeliner freaking tatted. And she is like 57, or she's probably older than that now. She's probably like 60 actually. And she got her shit tatted. I would be so scared to do that. My parents divorced after 26 years of marriage and were better off friends. Well, that's good. At least they still have a good relationship. I used Click at 64, not May Wrinkles. Girl, girl, yes. Connie, they call it gray divorce. All D is down, but gray D is way up in the. My bad, I meant Marissa. Oh, you're good, Laya. I knew what you meant. My brows and my brows and microbladed, and I love them. I don't need to fill them in anymore. Okay, girl, I be having to fill my eyebrows in with black eyeliner. That's all I do. I just rub some black eyeliner over 'em. Best thing I ever did. What do you use, Marissa? What for my to like on my face? Let me go get it so I can read it. Cause this some good shit. It was like 30 something dollars. Hold on. Watch out, me little baby. Come here. Can mommy have her seat back? Can mommy have her seat back? It's nice and warm. I know it. Here, get under mommy's blankie. Okay, I'm back. It is L'Oreal Wrinkle Expert Moisturizer Hydrant. I love it. It was like $37 or something like that. And it's just a little old container of it, but it don't take that much. And it says for ages 35 plus. but I love it. Hey, Glam Glam girl, where was you at earlier? I needed you so to put Tasha in the corner. Glam Glam. We was trying to put somebody in the corner, and you were nowhere to be found, ma'am. We was trying to put Tasha in the corner. I asked my nail lady about it, and when she told me what she said, I almost fell over. You're gonna fall, Mila. Mila, come here. You're gonna fall, mamas. I just bought Mila a new little like little sweatshirt kind of thing from the pet store. And she keeps taking this one off. It's just a tiny bit too big for her, and she just keeps taking it off. But her other little sweater, she keeps it on. My husband said, "You're not getting no $1,500 eyebrows. He's not on my side." Girl, that's a lot. Shit. What are you talking about for the microblading? Does that hurt, Killa? Does it hurt? I've thought about getting my eyebrows tattooed on, but I've never thought about doing the microblading. She said I should have inboxed you, Glam Glam. Next time I am, because Tasha, she was on her lunch break today, girl, and she was acting up. She was acting up, a plum fool. She was acting a plum fool. You hear me? Okay, y'all. It's time for me to go to bed. Oh, the washer just stopped. Beauty is pain. So it does hurt when you get microbladed. I don't even know exactly what that is. It makes me want to Google it. Yeah, I didn't get a notification. Oh, Glam Glam, are you sure you have? Did you click it in where it says all? Or maybe if you're not, do you usually get the notifications, Glam Glam, or was it just this time? It doesn't hurt if they're putting numbing cream. Okay. Uh, Connie, you didn't. Connie, what are you saying? Note to you didn't get a notification. Be still, Mila. My dog, my little pom pom, she literally likes to lay. You know how you take a baby and put their head on your shoulder, and you hold their little bum bum, their little diaper, and pat them, and that's how she likes to be held. She's so freaking spoiled. It's ridiculous. See you all around somewhere sometime soon. I have mine done and it hurt bad. Just this time I didn't get one. I was gonna say maybe you should unsubscribe and then, do subscription again and hit the bell. I don't know. YouTube has a mind of its own. We know that. The washer just stopped, Rhonda. I promise you. It must have detected all that soap. Girl, I didn't even think about that. I wonder if it really did that. It is a Samsung smart washer and dryer. It's brand new, like 2025. It's brand new. Like it could have very well. Cause I mean, I wetted them towels after I had all that soap on it. I wetted them and wrung them out as good as I could, but they were still soapy as hell. Plus, it had the soap that I had in there already, for the load itself. So it probably did detect all that soap and was just washing and washing. That's funny. Right, Rhonda? It did. I need to go find gifts for my besties for our Friendsgiving. I'm normally trying to do the most, but I only have a day. Oh, that sounds fun. A Friendsgiving? A lot of my friends are like, well, one of my best friends lives in Texas. So I don't get to hang out with her like that, only occasionally. And other than that, I don't have no close by friends. All my friends are long distance. You have the Samsung washer and dryer too, Jennifer? Yeah, I got the black set and I freaking love them. The one with the like see-through top where you can see down in there and then you can take the little agitator thing out in the middle if you want to like wash a comforter or something. I love it. It's a nice washer and dryer. Yeah, we just bought them not too long ago. I want to say about maybe 4 or 5 months ago we bought them. They have a white set and a black set. I'm skipping Friendsgiving because I'm sad this year. Why you sad, Killer? Why you sad, girl? I only be bad company, so I'm staying my ass. I, I'll only be bad company. Why do you say that? Why do you say you'd be bad company? Oh, home. You're staying your ass at home. Why would you be bad company? Right, Julie. You might feel better if you go to your little Friendsgiving. Is that a real big thing nowadays, Friendsgivings? I have old school washer with the dial, old school rules. Okay, Rhonda, but hey, sometimes that old shit is what that them come through for you. Them be the ones that they're the ride or die shit. That been used 2 million times and still works like a charm, huh? Men ain't shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Killer right. Oh shit, we just had that conversation, huh? I'm gonna say not some men ain't shit because there's really is some good men out here. You just gotta find the right one. Make sure you leave the washer door open because if not, eventually it will smell like mildew. Really? I haven't had that problem. Rhonda, I was just gonna say I had a brand new one and hated how it washed and it took a shit after 3 years. We found an old one rebuilt on a site and I love it. I have a new Samsung washer and dryer too. Really, Jordan? What colors did you get? Did you get the white set or the black one? 100%. There are still good men out there. Right, Julie? See, the way it happened with me is, well, obviously, I haven't been with very many men, y'all. Um, I was right out of high school, and I was a late bloomer, if you know what I mean, with the V card. Okay. Um, and then, like right after high school, I jumped into that very abusive relationship. Oh, I don't know if I could say that on YouTube. Um, Bad relationship that I was in for 8 years. And then I had a couple more relationships after that, 2 years here, 2 years there. Bullshit, 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 nothing but bullshit. And then I just, I stopped looking. And how I met my husband was I had picked up this little job at this children's, like, like, have y'all ever heard of like Celebration Station, or it's just like an arcade place, like, and it had like a pizza buffet and stuff like that. But anyways, I picked up a kitchen job there. I was a manager in the kitchen, and I met my husband there. Sure did. It was just out of nowhere. I wasn't looking for him or none of that. I just met him there. No, I haven't, Jordan. Girl, no. I barely know how to fuck with that type of shit. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't. They make them break down easier these days. It's a shame. Pisses my off that motherfucker did all that to you in your first relationship. Yes, Julie. It was my very first relationship. Yep. And what's crazy is he had 2 kids with another woman, right? And I always thought that she just hated me just because I was the new girlfriend or whatever, and I was white. So I thought that she just hated me because of that. And she used to tell me, he gonna whoop your ass. He's gonna whoop your ass. And my dumb, naive self just didn't even take the red flag and, take use of it. But she was throwing a red flag at me the whole time, trying to tell me. And sure enough, after a while, he started beating my ass. Right, Jennifer, I don't fuck with that shit. It does, Rhonda. When you're not looking is when you're going to find him. I'm back, my bad. I'll be bad company because I'm going through some shit right now. And I'm the type that don't like to fake the funk. Me either, girl. Look, it's not kill it. It's not that I don't like to fake the funk. I can't fake the funk. If I'm in a bad mood about something, I cannot hide it. You understand? You will know by the look on my face that I am not in a good mood. I have a resting bitch face real bad. And when I'm pissed off or aggravated or irritated, ooh, baby, it shows. Ain't no showing it or ain't no hiding it at all. I definitely feel you, killer. Hey, people always asking me, why you mugging, Marissa? Why you mugging? Marissa, you look like somebody I would never fuck with. But I'm really not a mean person. Like, I'm one of the most loving, kindest people that you'll ever meet. I'm real laid back until you make me lean the fuck up. You feel me? Like that's the type of person I am. I'm super genuine, super loyal. Like that's all I ask, because that's what I give people. I'm a hustler, I'm a go-getter, I'm a Capricorn. I'm about my money, you know? But I'm not a mean person, but people swear I look, I guess, intimidating. And I don't know why, but I do. Yep. Us Capricorns, we're like that. We sure are. Right, Snow White. No hiding it at all. Ain't no way I can. Like, I can't hide the look on my face. I can't hide the little attitude that I get. And I'm the type when I get upset about something or get an attitude about something, just your best bet is just to give me 50 feet. Let me calm down. Give me my space. I'll probably be quiet for some hours upon hours and I won't really talk or I won't really talk to you. And then I'm good after that. I'll come back around and I'll start talking to you and shit again. I'm just like that. Like, that's just how I am. Like, when I get pissed off, just leave me alone. That's how I fix myself or fix my face. Phone calls are great, but I was wanting to catch up too. Okay, two T's. Welcome back, huh? I used to have that look in high school, and years later, girls would tell me how scared of me they were. And I was like, what? No, since then, I'm always smiling. Right. Like, I don't want nobody to be scared of me or intimidated by me, but that's just how my face is. Like, I literally have a resting bitch face. I can't help it. And one thing that I do that's real bad is like, um, I will like, if I feel some type of way about something you're doing, or like I can't hide my facial expressions. There it is. Yes, Tony, I am a Capricorn. My birthday is January 11th. It's around the corner, actually. I will be 38 January 11th. Oh no, I don't have that, but I do leave my washer. I don't leave my washer open. But okay, y'all. Thank y'all ladies for talking to me. I'm really gonna go now. It is way past bedtime. Thank you, ladies, for checking in with me. I appreciate the love. I will talk to y'all later. Let's have you a little celebration. I'm cool with that, Julie. I am cool with that. We sure can. But all right, y'all. Good night. It's bedtime. Way past bedtime. Okay, Tony. 12:26. Capricorn. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll probably be back on in the next few days. All right, Rhonda. See you later. Good night, y'all.